Welcome to Hunting Vintage with Dusk, where every card has a story, and we're going to add to the story of these cards that I found at the local flea market. The first Sunday of every month is the huge flea market for the place that I go, Antique World, here in Clarence, New York. On a normal Sunday when there's not so many people there, you have probably anywhere between 100 to 200 vendors. However, the first Sunday of every month, it almost doubles. The 200 to 300 vendors show up selling their goods and wares. And so there's always a good chance that you find some decent cards. So what we have here is lots from multiple different vendors that I went to. This lot here, we'll start off with the Stay Your Lane, okay? 27 cards. I spent $20 on these cards. They're not vintage in the sense of pre-1985. They're vintage in the sense that they're late 90s. There's 27 cards. I thought for $20 it wouldn't be too terribly bad seeing as the names. When I looked these up on Colex, these are all the cards that are under $1. Unfortunately, again, I need to stay my lane, stay what I know, because unfortunately I didn't have a chance to look these up. I didn't know if they were worth anything. Wasn't sure if there was any refractors or anything of that nature, but for $20 I figured I would take a shot and gamble. And then I got home and looked up the prices. I did okay, but these are typically $1 to $2 a card with recent sales and comps that I seen on eBay when I was looking through Colex. All of them: Jerry Rice, Brett Favre, Elway, Aikman, Steve Young, prominent players in the NFL when I was younger, so I knew all the names. This here was part of a bigger purchase. Comment below if you want me to start selling on whatnot. I got almost 70 of these small mailers for sports cards. Fits them perfectly. I got 70, 80 of these mailers for $10. And this unopened wax of 90 score. It's been so long in there. Just hope the cards ain't damaged. But yeah, 90 score. Looking for the Bo Jackson in there. The box has been to so many different flea markets because it's all weathered. And there's been days when he's out there selling and it was moisture in the air because of how these are all stuck together. The envelopes were $10. This was $15. I think I did too terribly bad for an unopened box of 90 score. Another vendor. These were $10. Tony Conigliaro. For people who don't know, when he hit the league, he was on a tear to be this great player. However, he took a pitch to the head, which knocked him out for a couple of seasons. So he was really, he's still a decent player, but he wasn't a star player after that point. Once I found out about his story, I've been picking up Tony Conigliaro because he was such a good player. Fighter Blue Rookie, 70 Hoyt Wilhelm, 67 Tony Oliva, 70 Carl Yastrzemski, and a 66 Lou Brock. Again, these were $10. The Lou Brock is nowhere near mint condition. It's got some, soft corners, and there is a small crease right there. So, about $1.50, $1.80 a card. Not too terribly bad. And I think the Oliva is worth $5 to $10 alone. Vita Blue Rookie is $3. Yastrzemski is $2 to $3. So again, for $10, I didn't think I did too bad purchasing those group of cards. The guy tried to tell me this is normally a $100 card in mint condition when he looked it up on Beckett. Anybody who looks up anything on Beckett have a hard time buying from. It's okay as a price point, but it doesn't seem like a very good one. All right, these group of cards were $60. We have this 1986 TMC Pittsburgh all-time greats. Basically $1. But we have Stargell, Mazeroski, Wagner, and Clemente in here. Kiner, and others. So, again, for, basically roughly about $1, $2 for that. I didn't think it was too terribly bad. It was part of, again, the $60 purchase. We have a 70 Tony Oliva. There's a slight little crease that I missed when I purchased it, but Again, it's part of a bulk lot. Now, the guy had a set break of 66. He pulled out all the major stars, but he did leave some. So I basically got these again for $1.30 a card. Johnny Padres, another Tony Conigliaro. So any of the 66s in here are part of that set break. 79 Reggie Jackson, 72 Juan Marichal, 69 Dick Allen, 66 Bunning, Drysdale, Louis Tiant. Now this Tiant was in really nice condition, and that's a second year card if I'm not mistaken. Jim Hunter, again, second year card, really nice condition. Dick Allen, Juan Marichal, and Ron Santo. These cards were in really nice condition. I think the Padres was one of the worst ones of them, but all the other ones had really decent sharp corners, decent centering. I'm kicking myself in the rear for not getting the Fergie Jenkins rookie, but it had a little ding in it. And again, these are $1.25 a card. 80 Ozzie Smith, 77 Lou Brock, 74 Willie McCovy, in really nice shape. 75 Fred Lynn rookie, part of that set break. 66 Willie Stargell, Don Clendon, Gil Hodges, Tony Oliva, and Carl Yastrzemski. Darryl Strawberry rookie, which I didn't have. Boog Powell rookie, replaced the one that I sold. Hank Aaron, 75, really decent shape, just got some discoloration on the corners. 80 Nolan Ryan, 75 Frank Robinson, and a 1971 Willie McCovy. Again, really this corner issue, some edge wear. That's all I saw that was wrong with this. So again, $1.25 a card. I didn't think I did too terribly bad on those. This group of cards I got at the Batavia Card Show. If you guys follow along on the community post, this was mentioned up there. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment below. Let me know if you think I should start selling some stuff on Whatnot. If you're interested in me selling on Whatnot, what days would be available for everybody to do the best time to sell stuff on Whatnot. Again, these were, I want to say $15 if I'm not mistaken. You got a 67 red Shindants. This is going to be part of the 67 set that I'm working on. One of the next two videos or so, I'll probably do a recap on that. 67 Jim Palmer, Ron Santo. Again, these are roughly $1 a card on the Hall of Famers, because there's like 9 or 10. 68 Bill Mazeroski, 69 Willie Stargell, another 67 Mazeroski. I'll look at seeing if any of these will replace mine that are in this better quality set that I'm working on. Got the 69 Rod Carew, 68 Gibson World Series, Koufax Bunning leader card, and then a 69 Decoledge Roberto Clemente. Now, these other cards were more of that I had on my list that I really wanted to get, because I'm trying to get the rookie cards of the star players. You know, I know there's people who love them and people who hate them, but Dennis Eckersley rookie. These were $55. We got a 57 Duke Snider. There's no creases on it. It's got some surface issues. There's almost like a pin dot there. But otherwise than that, no creases, soft corners, but couldn't beat that. The Duke Snider was one of the ones that I was missing to do the Duke Snider, Gil Hodges, and Campanella run. And then finally, there's this 63 Tony Oliva rookie card, listed at 40, and there's a little dimple right there, if you can see it. There's a little dimple mark. The reason why it was so cheap. Normally in better condition, this will run you $100 or so, but in less condition, $30-$40 card. And I always thought this was actually a rookie card when I was out hunting, so I was really glad I got the actual real Tony Oliva rookie card. So again, what I learned is stay your lane, look for deals, And as always, thanks for watching and happy hunting.